to say when we can start?
Oh, we can start.
Okay. Because I never know when I try to ask. You'll be like, I'm so not ready.
No, I'm ready.
I didn't put my hair oil in.
I'm just trying to adjust my hair.
If you didn't notice,
oil.
guys, she didn't oil her hair today.
My hair is looking a little dried out.
It's a problem, apparently.
It's because I forgot to put in hair oil. And it's obviously a very vital part of my routine.
R.I.P.
So.
But we're back after a little break.
Oh, yeah.
We had a little hiatus there. And so it's kind of like, are you going to be able to focus?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of like a little mini rebrand, I feel like, a little refresh.
I wouldn't go so far as to say it was
not
a
a rebrand, but like, feeling like I feel more revitalized now.
Do you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so sorry about last week, everyone. I was struck down by the plague.
Apparently so. She was very unwell. I heard her.
Yeah, I actually have the voice note that I can play for the class of my voice because it was so bad. I was bedridden all week, and I feel like I lost like an entire week of my life.
Yeah.
It's all a blur.
You basically went into a coma.
I actually did. That's actually what it felt like. And honestly, nothing is worse, I realized, than being a single girl living alone and sick. That was like the first instance since moving back home and being single that I was like, oh, I hate being single, because I'm like, who's supposed to take care of me? I can't take care of myself. I was like all the way up there. I just wanted soup. I wanted people to bring me things, and the only person around was me. No one could like go off and buy me meds.
See, I think you're really looking for a mom there.
Well, my mom did end up coming and bringing me soup.
Oh, Kathy's a real one.
She also brought those flowers. Aren't they so pretty?
So cute.
I know. So that was actually amazing. But it really was a bummer. I was like, oh, in this instance, I hate being alone.
Yeah. So that's the one con you found so far?
Yeah.
Well, I'd say there's probably a few more. But
so here's what I had to actually, well, first I called my mom because I was like, I certainly can't go into work in this state. I could hardly speak. And I called my mom and I was like, do you think that this is grounds for me to call in sick to work? And I was in bed, exhausted. My throat was so sore. My voice was so hoarse. She's like, yeah, you should not be serving food to people.
You probably couldn't have driven.
Probably not.
You had a fever.
I did have a fever.
You were a danger to society and yourself.
I did also have a low-grade fever. But I've like never called in sick to work ever. And so I didn't.
To any job?
No.
Why?
Not that I can ever recall. Either I just haven't been sick enough, or I've gotten my shift covered, and so like I didn't have to call in. So I was like, Christy certainly has called in sick before, and so she knows how it's done. So I was talking to my mom, and my mom was like, yeah, you can't go in. And I was like, okay, I'm going to call Christy and ask her what to say. Call Christy up. She's like, well, first of all, you sounded really skeptical when I was confused of
why you were calling.
You were like, hello?
I was just very perplexed why you were calling. So
yeah, you sounded perplexed.
I was.
Yeah.
I was.
And of course I'm like, hello.
Basically just like that.
And she immediately validated me and said, don't come into work. This is what you have to say.
Yeah, to be fair, I said I would throw you in the car and like just lock you in there for the rest of the shift.
And to be fair, if I was
people.
a guest, I wouldn't want me to serve them. And if I was a coworker, I'd be pissed if I came in and got me sick. Mm-hmm. So all in all, so this is the voice message I sent to Christy after successfully calling in sick.
After I told you what to say.
Yeah.
I just called Kate. I called the restaurant. Kate picks up. She's like, hello. I was like, Kate. She's like, hello. I was like, Kate, it's Cass. She was like, Cass? She was like, oh, you sound like shit. I was like, yeah, I can't come in. I fear I'm so sick. But she was cool about it, so that's nice.
She literally didn't recognize my voice. She had no
No,
idea who
I
I
didn't
was.
recognize your voice. You sounded awful.
Yeah.
Like, you wonder why people are answering the phone sounding perplexed. It's because, like, it sounded like your phone got stolen.
Yeah.
That's why.
So that was last week. So I apologize to everyone for the very last minute cancellation of our episode. That was definitely on me, but I really didn't have any choice. No choice was given me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
But that's okay, because then, you know, we just have more to talk about this way.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to think, okay, I was up all night last night, actually, in fact.
So sorry.
Because it was thunderstorming so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
It did?
It was here.
Really?
It was thunderstorming really bad. And I've never witnessed a thunderstorm with that much lightning. Like, it was constant lightning. It was like my room was constantly in a state of being lit up by lightning.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like, whoop, and then, you know, a couple minutes later. It was constant lightning. And I was like, well, this is so annoying because now it's going to keep me awake. Can't sleep. And I had all these great ideas for updates and stuff I was going to share on the podcast as I was lying awake. And now I can't think of any of them.
You didn't write them down, did you?
No, I didn't. And in the moment, I was like, I trust my memory enough to remember all of this.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't remember any of it. So.
I also don't trust my short-term memory enough
Although,
like that.
essentially, like, my only update really was that I was so sick last week. That's the only thing that's new. Because I was so sick, I spent the whole week in bed. I didn't do anything.
That's true. You did not have that much to do.
Yeah. Do you have updates?
Except for the fact that I'm like less than 5 weeks away from being done with school for the semester.
That's exciting.
It's very exciting. I'm very over it. I'm very done. Like I said, this morning didn't get my stuff done that I needed to because I thought that I needed to finish a take-home quiz that turns out wasn't even actually due. Thanks, Dr. F. That was great. So, I'm very over school at this point.
Are you putting together any kind of summer bucket list?
Oh, absolutely. I'm coming up. Yeah. I'm coming up with a whole bunch of stuff. I was putting together a list the other day of date ideas, and you could just do these like on your own anyways, like, or just with friends or whatever. For me, they're dates. Right. Subtle flex.
Right.
But it was like an A to Z list of different activities. Yeah. So I went through several of them and picked out the ones that I really, really liked. And it's like 2 smallish pages worth of different activities that you can, I mean, they're not specifically summer. Some of them are, but I thought it was just really fun to see everything like listed out in alphabetical order like that. It was really pleasing to the eye. So
That's exciting.
yeah.
So what's on the list?
Well, I could pull up an example. I don't have my actual list because I'm a pen and paper girl. Honestly, I hate putting notes in my phone. I hate having lists in my phone. Like, I
hate using a phone calendar. I've been preparing for April because today's actually last day of March. Tomorrow, April begins.
It's true.
When this episode comes out, it's going to be April Fool's Day, in fact.
Are you going to play any pranks?
I'm going to probably be by myself most of the day. I could play a prank on myself, but that would be really pathetic and sad. I could just, like, joke around and, like, buy a flight to Italy or something.
That's not joking around. That's
like,
called impulse buying.
I could just, like, F around and make some big purchases. But I was planning out my month of April, and I have this, like, massive, like, 2 feet by 1.5 foot paper calendar that I've been, like, using, which is exactly the one that my mom uses to, like, coordinate all of everyone's activities and games in school and whatever. So not only am I turning into my mom, but I also am a pen and paper gal.
Yeah. I know somebody who has 2 calendars. Like, they're either chalkboard or dry erase, but they're stacked so she sees 2 months ahead of time. And I think that is next level planning. I aspire to that.
I've seen something on TikTok where it was like the entire year. Just like,
that's too much.
No, to me,
I could do 6 months,
like,
maybe, tops.
I was like,
you know what,
that I just feel like you would make sure you got everything done that you needed to get done if you could see it all at a glance. You know what I mean? And if it wasn't so expensive, I would have bought it because I was like, that actually would come in so clutch.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm definitely gonna try somehow to do the 2 months in advance at least. I think
You
that
know
would
what
be helpful.
I did for March that was actually so helpful is I had a March to-do list, like note
That's
in
a
my
good
phone.
idea.
Like a to-do list for the month, and it was so satisfying because I literally checked every single thing off for the month. And then you can think about it at the beginning of the month and be like, these are all like the milestone landmark things that I want to do, or like I really need to like clean out my closet. I'm going to put this on my to-do list for the month. And then at the end of the month, you don't look back and think, oh, I didn't do anything. You like have done everything on your list.
I'm more of a weekly person.
But then you can write out the whole month.
It's a smaller chunk of time.
And then you break it down. There's nothing like
I see the idea.
There's nothing like reverse engineering your planning. I love to look at the year and then you break it down by quarter. And then the quarter you break it down by month. And then month break it down by week. And then week by day.
And then day by hour?
No, absolutely not. That would be crazy.
Minute. Oh, that's too much.
That would be crazy.
My bad. Sorry. That's too far.
Yeah, but I do love to plan ahead. Not a spider.
You just chucking it off the edge of your chair there.
And here it comes crawling right back to me.
It's fine. It's not gonna hurt you.
So annoying. I've noticed the spiders have been coming back out and about now that it's thawing out.
That was a much smaller reaction than you usually have to spiders.
Well, I didn't think it was a spider at first. I thought it was just like a little beetle. And then
those are way worse.
No, nothing's worse than a spider.
Beetle, wasp, hornet.
Okay, you're gonna share your list.
Yes. Oh, I thought
some
inspo
inspo for the.
On. Okay.
No, not all.
I'll just try to mention like a couple from each category. I mean, there's not a whole ton.
Maybe you can share a couple that like us single gals can do by ourselves.
I mean, technically, all of these you could do by yourself.
Okay.
Like, or you could do them with your siblings or your friends or your parents, like anybody you wanted to, honestly.
Okay.
Okay. So, A, art gallery, arcade, aquarium, axe throwing.
Oh, so you have multiple per letter.
This isn't my list specifically, but yeah, I have like a few per letter.
Are there any aquariums around here? Certainly there must be one in Detroit.
I mean, you could count the one at the zoo.
Oh.
But that's under Z. You're getting ahead of yourself there.
You're right. Well.
B, breakfast, bowling, bumper cars, beach.
Bumper cars.
Yeah. Kind of like go-karts.
Correct. Where does one go bumper carring?
There's a place actually in Novi, I think.
No way.
Mm-hmm. C, cooking, Christmas lights, carnival, cinema. D, dinner, theater, Disney, dirt bikes. E,
dirt bikes are on there.
C, and you have your dirt bike thing.
I will be riding a dirt bike this year, competitively, because it's on my bingo card.
E, escape room, exercise. I had another E one. This one doesn't have a whole lot.
Escape room would be so fun.
Have you never done one?
I have done one.
You did the one for Katie's Bachelorette with us.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You were definitely there.
No,
1,000%.
No, I wasn't.
You absolutely were.
No, I don't. Yes. I have no memory.
I have pictures of you there.
I need to see a photo.
We interrupt this broadcast to prove me being right. Okay, these photos specifically don't have you in it because it's from dinner.
Where was dinner? I swear I wasn't there.
Dinner was at Hopcat.
I was not there.
In downtown.
You guys met me afterwards.
I'm going to need more verification than this, but I'm sure I can find messages.
No, you guys met me afterwards. I specifically remember.
Now you remember?
Anyways, I only remember having ever gone to one escape room, and it was with my college roommates.
Okay.
I feel like it'd be a fun thing to do with my siblings, though.
Yeah, it would be. You need a good mix of people there, I think.
So which of these are you like the most excited for come summertime?
Well, I haven't even gotten past the E's yet.
Oh.
F, football game, Ferris wheel, fair. I guess fair goes with Ferris wheel. They mentioned that twice. G, go-kart, golf, gym, Greek restaurant.
Greek restaurant, specifically.
I'm telling you, this is their list, not mine. H, haunted house, hiking, helicopter ride. Where are people getting these? Yeah, like, this is the money list, I guess. IHOP, IKEA, ice cream.
I forget, did you watch Traders?
No, I haven't had time. It is way too long. I went to start an episode a few weeks ago, and I saw it was an hour long, and my ADHD said absolutely not.
I forget what shows that you have been keeping up with that we can discuss. None of them.
The only shows that I'm keeping up with right now, I don't know anybody else watching.
Okay.
And I've tried to get multiple people on. The Pit, okay?
Sus is watching The Pit. And she actually just signed into her HBO Max on this TV, so I can also watch it.
The only person I know who's watching it. The Pit and St. Denis Medical. Those are the only two that I'm actively keeping up with. Okay, continue.
Mm-hmm. Are you going through the whole alphabet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what the people want.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, I don't like any of the J's that they have on here.
Ooh, what are they?
They're all really weird. Jet ski.
What the heck? You don't want a jet ski?
No, I do. It's just, these are not like normal. The other ones, I'm not going to say because they're too weird.
No, say them.
I'm not going to say them. I don't even know what this one is. It's a place called Just Let Me Out. I don't know what that is.
Crazy that jigsaw puzzle isn't on there.
It should be. No, they don't even put it under P for puzzle. Weird.
Crazy.
If anybody has a better J one.
I just gave you
jigsaw puzzle.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I also think jet skiing is cool.
Jet skiing is, no, it is cool. It's fun. I've been jet skiing. Like, it's a good time. K, Korean barbecue. Again, these are all just places to eat.
Yeah.
Kona Ice, kebab, Krispy Kreme. These are all just places to eat that start with the letter K.
Okay.
And they couldn't have come up with more. You could say knife throwing. That starts with K, technically. I guess it goes with axe throwing.
It's also, like,
I don't know.
Not romantic. Knife throwing?
It just is, I was thinking letter K, activity.
Giving, like, a Hunger Games training.
We just said that these could be done with anyone.
Right.
So you could go with
So
your
basically
siblings.
this is just an alphabetical list of activities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. L, laser tag, Legoland, lunch. Lunch is very basic. M, movies, which again is too similar to cinema. Massages, margarita night. N, nature walk, Nerf guns, NFL game, NBA game. O, Olive Garden, Outback Steakhouse.
Olive Garden.
Places to eat.
Specific restaurants. Wait, can I interject Olive Garden? I saw a TikTok the other day.
I know how you feel about Olive Garden. You're one chain restaurant that you approve of.
No, that was Chili's.
So you have two?
No, Olive Garden.
Anyways. You used to love Olive Garden. Wait, let's talk about this.
No. We're going to talk about how I saw a TikTok where someone got a breadstick from Olive Garden, sliced it down the middle, and starts putting the Italian salad in it like a sub.
Okay.
And I thought that was genius.
Okay. That sounded like it was going to be something negative.
No. I thought that was just like the sickest idea. Okay. Imagine you do that and like you bring your own deli meats and then you just have like this gourmet Italian sub. Ugh. You just like whip a package of salami out of your purse.
You have been home for way too long. You have had zero
home as in Michigan
interaction.
Or home as in
no,
like
as
by
in like
myself?
home by yourself, like
watching
spacing
TikToks
out. Yes.
Of people doing this.
Anyways.
I know, thank God it's finally starting to warm up around here.
It is finally starting to get nice. We're almost there.
Okay.
Right. P, paint, pizza at home, pool, pumpkin patch. I think all of those are winners.
Okay.
All of those are really good. I like the double P on pumpkin patch. That's fun.
Right.
Q, quad runners. I don't know what that is.
Like a quad.
Like a quad ATV? Like
right.
four-wheeler?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the runner part?
I don't know.
R, road trip, roller skating, rollerblading.
for those of you who are into roller skating, and rollerblading is more your thing.
You know, where...
I did give away my rollerblades when I moved.
Wow.
I know.
That's a shame.
I know.
S, Skyzone, which is the trampoline place. Great. Sushi, spa, stargazing. T.
Every time I go to Skyzone, which isn't very often.
When do you go? When was the last time you went?
I can't remember.
Was it when we went on vacation? In Florida that time?
We did not go to Skyzone in Florida.
It wasn't a Skyzone specifically?
I was not there.
Hold, please. Let me double check before I accuse you of being there.
No, I would have certainly remembered going there. I did not go
Hold on.
to any sort of trampoline park in Florida.
Hold on.
You can trust me on this.
Can I, though?
Yes.
I don't know if I can.
Mm-hmm.
This would have been early 2021?
Mm-hmm.
Because you were on that trip.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's in my Snap memories.
I was not. Anyways.
Hold on. I could have sworn you were there, but before I accuse you,
As I was
before
saying,
I say it,
anytime I'm ever at a trampoline park or jumping on a trampoline, and this is why I feel like this would not be an ideal date situation, and I don't know if you have a similar experience, and maybe I just have a weak bladder, but like coming down on the trampoline, bouncing, I'm always like holding myself back from peeing my pants.
that's not normal.
Oh.
No, that shouldn't be happening.
Cool.
What else would you have been doing that you didn't come to the trampoline park?
I was not there the whole time you guys were there.
I have proof that we got there a day after you. We got there 2 days after you.
Yeah, but you stayed there longer than I did.
But I have proof of you being there. Hold, please. Okay, see, here's Mary giving you a massage.
Wait, really?
Here's trampoline park.
See.
Here's you.
Wait, let me see.
This is all in the same 3 days.
Let me see.
Hold on, it's not even loaded.
I don't remember this.
Like I said, I have.
Oh no, she's not giving me a
proof.
massage. She's cracking my back.
Okay, same difference.
No, this is like way more feasible because I'm always asking people to crack my back.
It's true, and everyone was taking turns, and you got rug burn on your forehead from it.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. I look awful.
Okay,
I certainly did not have hair oil in my hair then.
I need to see if I can
Wait,
load.
what am I doing here?
Why are you... Okay, give me my phone back.
Dancing in the kitchen?
Can I have my phone back?
And what am I wearing?
All right, we're taking my phone back now.
No. This is footage of me.
No.
I have every right to see it.
No. My Snap memories is my journal, so no.
Well, if I'm in it, I think I have a right to viewership.
That doesn't give you the...
I think it certainly does. It's
Absolutely
copyrighted footage of myself and my likeness.
Absolutely not. How did we get on that?
Skyzone.
Oh, okay. All right, T's, toy store, Target, tacos, tattoos, theme parks.
Continue.
U, unplugged night, Universal. V, video games, vacation.
Video games.
Victoria's Secret.
Oh.
Don't know how that worked its way in there.
Yeah, that's a fun date.
W, water park, waffles. X is just X-rated. Not sure what that's supposed to mean.
Have sex.
Y,
duh.
Yoga or yogurt shop. And Z is zoo or zip line.
Wow.
So there you go.
Well, that's not necessarily the summer bucket list I had in mind when I asked you.
No, definitely not. But I haven't even planned that far ahead of my summer yet, just because I'm going to have the summer off of classes and actually have some time in there to do things that I want to. So I'm still coming up with those plans.
You don't make a bingo card for your year, do you?
Mm-mm.
That's a shame.
No. I definitely have like ideas and goals and stuff that I might write down, but I mean, I feel like if you have too many things, it's just too overwhelming. And like, I feel like I'll never do them. And I almost don't ever do them when I have that many. Versus if I keep it really short and concise, like 3 things tops, I can achieve that.
I mean, that's fair. I feel like, I think we've talked about this before probably. In my mind, it's better to cast a wider net because then there's like, in my mind, I know probably I won't do everything, but at least like I'll do a lot. As opposed to like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think so.
setting the bar high so that even if you don't get there, you still get pretty high. That's my method. Although I also don't have a summer bucket list in place yet.
I would like
but
to
I do have a
go-
bingo card, which I feel like is kind of the same thing.
I was about to give one. I would like to go to a rooftop bar.
Oh. I think there's one in Ann Arbor. Or do you not want me to name drop on the pod?
No, people know it's Ann Arbor. That's fine. I just don't need specifics. I just feel like one day you're gonna like read out my address or something.
Please. I don't even know your address. I swear, like every time I show up at your apartment, I'm never sure if I'm walking up to the right building.
It's not that hard.
I just like I never know if I've approached the correct apartment complex. Well, I know complex, but there's many doors, and I never know like if I'm in
complex. I find it quite easy.
Well.
Anyways, a rooftop bar I think would be very cool. I'm looking at ones to go to while I'm on vacation, since I'm going on vacation the week after school ends.
Oh yeah, nice. So. I have decided that this is the year that I finally visit Traverse City, northern Michigan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Finally.
It's actually crazy. I've never been.
I can't believe you've never been.
I know.
It's one of my top favorite places in the world.
So that's on my bingo card, but it's also part of my summer bucket list. But speaking of summer bucket list, not that summer's here yet, but spring is definitely sprung. And it's actually so exciting. I don't know if you noticed on your drive over that there's like so much greenery popping up along the side of the road. And actually, I had to like go out early this morning for an appointment, and I was driving through the woods. I saw the biggest effing turtle I've ever seen in my life.
Okay. How big?
Crossing. It was...
You good up there?
We have a live audience today. For those of you who can't see, my sister is chuckling upstairs. It was the biggest turtle I've ever seen in my life, and what was terrifying, it was about that big. What was terrifying was that it was fully like walking across the road, like legs all the way up. Like its legs were about that tall. It wasn't just like a small little like flat shell that you see. He was in go. The tail was all the way out. The tail was like that long. I had no idea they had such long tails. Its full head was up. It literally looked like a mini dinosaur. It was so big. And I bet it was like a snapping turtle. I don't know. But it was
definitely.
Huge. I was like, whoa, tiger.
That sounds like a massive turtle.
That was like the one update that I was like, I've got to save this for the pod.
I feel like a newscaster who has to like come up with a good response here. Massive turtle spotted in southeast Michigan.
In swamp area.
Be
where
on the lookout.
Yeah, no, it was...
I mean, I saw a baby deer poke its head out in the woods, like that was about to jump out in front of me, and then made the decision to choose life and go back into the woods.
Yeah.
So... This just in, forest animals where they're usually found.
Forest animals are out and about. No, I swear. This turtle was the biggest turtle I've ever seen, and I just like couldn't believe how tall its legs were and how long its tail was and how like big its head was. I guess I never like have actually ever seen the full body of a turtle. Because they're always in the shell.
I guess you need to go to the aquarium then.
I guess I do need to go to the aquarium. So anyway, spring has definitely sprung. All that to say.
The turtles and the deer are out.
The turtles and the deer are out and about. I'm finally seeing some greenery. Like even on the trees, I'm like seeing things bud, which is like so encouraging. So Not that we're to summer yet, but we're getting there slowly and surely. And this month, April's going to actually be so busy for me. We're actually batching podcast episodes for the next couple weeks because I'm going to be jet setting around, but...
It's true. After your week in a coma, you have to go places.
After my month of absolutely no activity, I've got places to be. I last minute decided to take a trip to South Carolina directly after I come back from Houston. And I also made the decision to drive because just none of the flights were, the flights were all just not ideal. They were weird times and they had long layovers, and I was like, this just simply won't do. And Celeste used to drive all the way back and forth to North Carolina.
Yeah.
And so I was like, if she can do it, I can do it. So I kind of like signed myself up to take a 12-hour road trip one way by myself through the Appalachians, which I'm kind of scared for.
And you have to make it back.
And then I have to come back, correct. And I also decided not to take off work for the day I leave, so I'm going to probably work a shift until about 9:30, 10, and then drive down 12 hours to this photo shoot that I'm doing. So.
Okay.
So that'll be fun and exciting.
Well, T's and P's. Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a beautiful drive. My film camera did, in fact, come in the mail, so I'm hoping to get some, like, cool photos on film. I'm about to be such a film girly. Oh, and also, I do have an update on our conversation from our last podcast episode where I was talking about how I do want to get more into, like, the art of it all, the film camera, the records, the thrifting, and just kind of, like, get back down to earth, spend more time off my phone. And I would like to report that I have successfully been doing so for the past 2 weeks, besides the week that I was bedridden. I have really, for this short amount of time, stuck to my guns. I've been playing my records. I actually haven't done anything with my film camera yet because I don't have film for it. I need to go buy a couple of rolls of film. But that whole philosophy has really remained top of mind for me. And so I've really been able to log off more, which has been encouraging. And I feel like it has, in fact, given me the peace and the creativity that I was looking for. And so I hope that I can just continue with that because that's really the journey that I want to be on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love
so I
that
just
for you.
wanted to like let people know that I'm not actually full of it, and I do want to stick to my guns in this case. And I feel like it'll be even better in the summertime. And now that it's warming up, I actually am feeling like so optimistic about the summer and being here for it. So, yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. Also, a note on my practice of solitude, and just giving you guys all the updates there. Remember how I was increasing the amount of time that I do it each week up until Easter? So now that it's the week before Easter, it's officially an hour in solitude every morning.
That's a lot of solitude.
It's been hard. It hasn't been hard like sitting in silence. I'm actually like pretty okay with it. And usually I'll do my journaling and, you know, read my devotion for the day and whatever, and that takes up some time. But the problem comes when I'm sitting there in silence and I'm like, I can't really lock in. Like my thoughts are kind of everywhere, and I'm really trying to lock in and focus on hearing from God and, you know, thinking about the Lord, and well, he just must not be speaking to me. See, because I'm not like getting anything.
Here's the thing that I figure, and that I've noticed definitely is more of like a difference between men and women. Men can clear their heads to have absolutely no thoughts.
Yeah.
No offense to the men out there.
No, I feel like that's
clear
common
their heads.
knowledge. Yeah.
It's unfair. I've still got 100 tabs open.
Right.
Half of them are spinning.
Yeah.
You know, like there's like pop-ups happening all over the place. Just can't handle it. So I just figure as much as I'm trying, and even if I'm struggling at it, God's going to meet me where I'm at. Well, he knows I can't. He knows I can do that. He knows I can't completely clear.
Yeah. I mean, that is encouraging because God certainly must know that I'm sitting here by myself in silence, just like, I'm open, like, here I am. I'm putting myself in this position. I'm trying to clear my thoughts. I'm, like, waiting for you to strike me with the Holy Ghost.
Maybe that's not how he wants to strike you.
Well, apparently not, because I haven't been struck. Aside from the sickness that I got. Yeah. Which I did have an epiphany while I was laying in bed ill one night.
I think you mean spiked a fever.
Yeah, maybe it was
Any
just,
revelations when you're sick, it's just got to be like.
yeah, maybe I was just simply hallucinating.
Yeah.
But I did kind of get some sort of like epiphany in regards to my work and like where I felt like he was telling me to put my focus in my work for like the coming months. And so there is that. And that was actually very clear, and that was a great revelation to receive. And so maybe I'm just asking too much to like hear from him constantly every day.
Yeah.
But best believe I'm making the space for it. I'm doing my part. So I am meeting him, in fact, where he's at, I would venture to say. So that's my update there.
I mean, there's definitely no negatives to that.
Yeah.
Like, except for maybe feeling a little slighted,
I know. Correct.
But I feel like the moments I've had the most revelation, like the most clarity and the most like actual word from God has never been times that I've purposefully sat down and gone, all right, I'm clearing my brain, I'm clearing the space, like I'm just going to sit here quietly until you talk to me. It has never happened that way. It has almost always been when I'm doing something else, when I'm in the middle of something else, either that be like driving, working, like anything, I mean, having a breakdown, like just so many different places.
Driving is like great for that.
It really is. It really, really is.
And I've actually been driving in silence more too.
I had one Lent that I didn't listen to anything on the radio.
That's a great Lenten thing.
It was awful. I said I'd never do it again, and I haven't. It was actually torture.
But did you have any like...
If I had any great revelations, they didn't stick.
Oh, well, that's
This was like 7 or 8 years ago. I mean, it was a long time ago.
I do remember you doing that.
It was horrible. It was horrendous.
Driving is great for that, though. I also, on the note of, me just trying to be more grounded, have been listening to more music in the car as well, which typically I listen to like a podcast or an audiobook, and that really like numbs out my brain. Whereas I feel like listening to music actually stirs like creativity and is like more thought-provoking, and so, at least for me. So I've been listening to more music. I feel like the playlists I've been coming across on Spotify lately have been bomb. Oh, you wouldn't know though. You're not.
No,
on Spotify.
I wouldn't know. But Amazon Music did recently like reboot their entire app and like change their layout and everything, and it didn't work on my phone for 3 days. And so for 3 days, I was crashing out without music, and it was terrible.
I'm just like wondering when is the day going to come where you finally convert to Spotify?
It's not going to happen. Actually, I don't see the need. There's commercials on Spotify. I don't need that.
I just like have never known anyone else who listens to Amazon Music. I think like
You've met the rest of my family.
Pretty sure like the majority of the population doesn't even know it exists.
Yeah, and that's why it works faster and better. Because the rest of y'all aren't on there taking up all the space.
Okay, here's my question on Amazon Music, because this is my favorite thing to do on Spotify, is I will type into the search bar like my mood.
Yeah, you can do that.
And be like, so before I got sick, I was actually on a roll with doing this, and I would type in angsty teenage vibes, and someone's made a playlist that they named angsty teenage vibes. And
yeah, it's the same thing.
People make playlists on Amazon, and you can like listen to them.
I have playlists on Amazon people can listen to. They wouldn't like them, some of them, but like.
What are they called?
We just have, well, it's funny because it's a mix of like my family's playlist. So there's like dad's workout playlist. There's, I mean, stuff that like my brothers have made. There's ones that I have made for bachelorette parties, and like there's lots of different stuff on there. We've got, the moody ones. There's like the breakup ones. I mean, there's so many on there and there's mom's stuff on there. Mom's is really funny. It's all like 80s, and she's got like 3 of them that are exactly the same because she doesn't remember that she made one in the first place.
Wait, I love that your mom listens to 80s music.
Yeah, it's really funny like going through there and looking at everybody's different playlists. So
I wish that my mom would make a playlist and I could see what she listens to. I feel like it would probably be like mostly Christian music, but
it might be a little crossover with some 80s stuff, I feel like.
Yeah, my dad is definitely the one who's into 80s music for sure. But I would love to know my mom's like taste of music, like Christian music aside. I would love to see like maybe I should do that. Maybe I should make a playlist. Maybe I could do that for Mother's Day.
For your mom?
Yeah.
That's kind of like
almost like
making
a
mixtape.
Yeah. That's something else I was thinking about too as I've been, having this revelation of wanting to go back to the old way of doing things. It's really such a shame that mixtapes aren't a thing anymore.
I know.
Because I would love for someone to make me a mixtape and to make other people. I mean, I guess you still could, kind of.
Yeah.
How do you even make a mixtape? Because
I'm
it's
sure
an
there's a way
actual
to do
tape
it.
cassette,
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure there's a way to do it. It's probably a lot of work, and you gotta have everything downloaded and stuff.
That would make such a sick gift.
But that would be an amazing gift. That would be incredible.
Maybe, well, okay, first of all, bring back mixtapes. Second of all, that would be a cool skill to learn so that you can then gift other people mixtapes.
Mm-hmm. You could have a little business out of it, honestly.
I bet people do. I honestly
Yeah, they
bet
probably
people
do.
I bet I could go on Etsy and be like, can you make me a mixtape? Wait, that would be such a cool idea for Mother's Day, which is actually coming up, is it not?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that's in May.
It's in May. Yeah, no, plan now.
Okay.
Plan accordingly.
Maybe I'll make my mom a mixtape. And then I can get her like a little Walkman or something, and then she can like listen to all the songs. And I'll be like, these are all the songs that make me think of you. Wait, that's such a cute idea.
If she's listening to this, no, you didn't just hear that.
Oh,
so
dang it. She is probably listening to this.
gift.
I'll have to cut that out. And then maybe I can make my dad one too.
That would
for
be
Father's
super
Day.
cute.
That would be so cute. Okay. I'm so glad I thought of that.
Great gift idea.
Yeah. Okay, I forget how we even got around to all of that.
Well, I feel like we're in a good place to wrap it up because we've got another episode to do right after this.
Yeah, I guess we have been yapping for a while, except I did have one more thing that I wanted to talk about.
We can talk about it in the next episode.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. Wait, we didn't even talk about the fact that Easter is this week. We didn't make this about Easter.
Easter's this week.
We didn't make this about Easter.
In other news, time is moving in according to the calendar. Exactly.
Does your family still do Easter egg hunts?
Oh yeah.
Do you guys?
Oh yeah. And like I've said, I mean it's gonna be a little bit more intense this year, I think.
Okay.
Just because so my mom has done the golden egg for the past few years and has upped the game, right?
In the golden egg, you all pitch in for money for it.
I think we should all be pitching in like $5 or something this year to make really high stakes.
I was thinking you were gonna say we should pitch in $20. Like imagine whoever gets the golden egg gets like $100.
Well, we gotta like build it up.
Oh,
we gotta keep going. By the time I have kids doing an egg hunt, I want it to be like $1,000 in
grand.
Like it's actually like buried in the yard
investment
somewhere.
portfolio.
Like that's the level I would hope to achieve it to at some point someday. So yeah, we definitely still have egg hunt. I'm forcing them to wait to do the egg hunt until I get there because I'm splitting my time. So
you'll have to report back on what it's like to split time.
Yeah, that's going to be a new experience of doing a split holiday for the first time ever. So I will report back on that.
Because you were very passionate about it. About your thoughts regarding it.
Yeah, we don't... That was a very previous thought that came from before I...
From a bitter place.
No, not from a bitter place. Okay. Just from a place of like, I didn't know.
Right.
I had no idea, and it just, I had no idea what that would be like because I was in a place that it just, like, I couldn't even fathom it at the time. So, that's a completely different thought process there. And anything that any people might listen back to and find of what I said, I'm not liable for anything I said pre-January 2026.
Right.
So that's my disclaimer.
We won't hold you responsible.
That's my disclaimer there.
Well, I also will be doing my first egg hunt in 5 years this Easter. This will be my first Easter with my family in 5 years. And I think it's also going to be pretty competitive, and I am very much looking forward to it.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, and I have my little camcorder as well that I can record.
That'll be cute.
I wonder if the weather is going to be nice enough for it to be outside.
Right now, last I checked, it was saying rain, but I mean, that could clear out.
Oh, it says no rain, just windy. Wind could be an issue.
It keeps changing. Do you have an Easter dress?
No, Mary and I are actually going shopping today for one.
TJ Maxx has so many.
Oh, really?
I had a hard time picking. Yeah, because there were so many good ones.
Do you have a photo?
No, but I'm really happy with it.
Ooh.
I am very happy with it.
One thing about us Christian girls, the Easter dress is a big deal.
We love ourselves a new Easter dress.
You certainly must get a new one every year.
The years that I haven't had a new Easter dress, I'm like, what's the point?
And the past few Easters in California, like I wasn't crazy about any of my Easter dresses, and so I'm excited. I'm excited for...
They've brought back, like, the early 2000s, like, organza, chiffon, floral, like, flutter sleeve Easter dresses. And I'm so freaking here for it, okay? I was saying this years ago that I wanted those dresses again, but nobody was selling them. Nobody was making them. Now it's all there is at TJ Maxx.
Okay.
They're everywhere. The little cardigans with, like, embroidered flowers on them.
All the shrugs. I remember wearing shrugs, like, religiously.
But these are ones that actually button.
Oh.
They're just a little cropped cardigan.
And those are cute to wear, like,
they're very
even
cute.
Without a dress.
Exactly. So...
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to go shopping today.
No, it's going to be really good. You're not going to be disappointed.
Okay, amazing.
I guarantee.
Yeah, I'm very excited for Easter. I am spending the entire day before Easter on Saturday baking. I'm going to be doing my signature... Oh my gosh.
I'm doing my bread.
Oh yeah, you do your bread. Wait, you and I are going to be simultaneously baking and drinking on our
I don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe some
I thought that was your whole thing, to bake and drink.
Yeah, at Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yeah. In the evening.
Oh.
Holy Saturday baking is like, get up at 6 a.m., you got work to do.
Oh.
Like, yeah, it's a shift. It's not a funsy little, you know, I can
like,
drink
sip
and
on
bake
a little
pie.
mimosa situation.
I mean, maybe it could. That could be nice.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I'm going to be doing because
I might have a little mimosa in there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, why not? It's Easter.
Celebrate Easter.
Yeah, my mom entrusted me to do homemade cinnamon rolls and homemade bagels.
Wow.
So I'm going to be a baking machine on Saturday. It'll be so fun. I'm just excited. I feel like it's fun to be doing these holidays with my family again after so long of not doing it with them. And it's like, it makes all things have been made new, if you will.
True.
Yeah.
True spirit of Easter right there.
The true spirit of Easter. And on that note, I can wrap up now that we've discussed Easter.
We touched base
We just
on
have to acknowledge. I'm just really excited for it, and it's such a festive time.
You gonna dye eggs?
Spring is spring. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
You have to. It's so much fun. I love dyeing eggs.
Know if I probably won't.
You should.
Because I don't think my family is.
So make them.
But
if you want a new family tradition, just make them do it.
Well,
that's what I've done.
Be new because we've always done it. Wow, I haven't dyed eggs in so long.
If they're doing it, just find out.
To be honest, I never really liked doing it because I didn't like getting dye on my fingers. And also, then you're just stuck with a bunch of hard-boiled eggs that are colored that you're never gonna eat.
You ever made deviled eggs?
Oh my gosh, we had the same conversation last year.
I know we have, and I'm still vouching for deviled eggs.
And I do love a deviled egg. Remember how I had deviled eggs after we had that conversation?
Yeah, I know. Just make the deviled eggs from the eggs that you
dye.
dye.
Okay, you're right. Maybe
it all works out.
Yeah.
I see no problem. You only keep winning. Like, you get to dye the eggs, you have fun with that, and then you make them deviled, and they're delicious. There's
problem solved.
You
I
win
totally
the whole
forgot.
way.
Yeah, we're having deja vu right now. It's a conversation. Except since then, I have tried deviled eggs, and I did like them, and so that does put a new spin on it. All right. Perfect. Well, I'll have to talk to my mother and see what her plans are. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Thanks for bearing with us. Today was like really all over the place. It took us like a long time to prep for this episode, as in like Chrissy came over and we were still like both not ready, and we're out of practice, if you will. But thank you so much for listening. I hope everyone has an amazing Easter, and we will talk to you in our next episode. Bye.